This idea that the world is going to crash and everybody's going to end up upside down in their mortgage just because that's the way it unfolded from 2007 through 10 or 11. There's a lot of consumers out there right now that believe this myth that everybody's going to end up upside down in their house because home prices have gone up, because appreciation's happened so fast. And well, everybody's going to end up upside down and owe more than their house is worth. That's the rally cry for all the doomsday people who thrive on the drama and bad news. But is it true? And is now really a bad time to buy a home? Or should you wait? Look, I've beaten this topic to death in previous videos. So if you want the data and supporting evidence, go ahead and take a look back on some of the prior ones. But here's the bottom line. Number one, real estate is local. Some areas might find themselves in trouble, but other areas are going to be just fine. And just because something's happening in Vegas or Phoenix or Los Angeles or Miami or Orlando or New York or wherever, doesn't mean it's happening in your local market. So you need to know what's going on in your market. Here in Madison, Wisconsin, we will be just fine. See, supply and demand is so out of balance that we have a long ways to go before we can create any sort of situation where we're gonna see values go down and depreciation happen. Interest rates are settling a bit, owners have a lot of equity in their houses, and in Dane County, we cannot build houses fast enough or apartments fast enough to keep up with our local population growth. See, demand is there in our area, and it might be different for yours. Number two is equity. Let's look at this. See, if you bought a home for $400,000 and put just 5% down, then your original loan balance would be $380,000. After 2 years of payments at previous interest rates, your loan balance would then be around $364,000. Now, in the last crash in our area, Madison, Wisconsin, we topped out at a roughly 9% reduction in average sales price from 2007 to 2009. So if the same thing happened now, this $400,000 house now would be worth $364,000. In this example, a 5% down home buyer would be about even in a very, very significant crash. Not exactly crazy upside down, but here's the thing. Most people put down more, significantly more than 5% over the last few years. People that put down 10%, 20%, 50% are not going to be underwater. They're not going to owe more than what their home is worth. In order for that to happen, we would have to see the worst market crash we have ever seen. And in Madison, Wisconsin, the environment simply isn't in place for that to happen